beer tubers, and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter the Master of Hobbits, down in the bar in the basement. It's been so long since I've done a review down here, so I thought I'd shoot one down here. And as you can see, I've got some beer-like ornament. I'm not sure if you can see that on camera. I actually don't think you can, but I got an empty bottle of Firestone Walker 14, the Dark Lord there, playing the Elder over here. Some Ninu and Black Metal Stout from Jester King. But the beer we're going to be looking at today is yet another beer from Sweden, sent to me from Johan. So thanks out to Johan for the beer. It's going to be from Jämtlands Bryggeri. It's the Jämtlands Pilgrim Ale. The last beer I had from Jämtlands he sent was the Postillon, which was an ESB, which was really good. This is on 4.5%, and it's an English style pale ale. Yeah, there isn't really much info on here that it's other than it's a real fruity ale with a malty aroma and body to it too. And then some info about the brewery itself. So let's just get it cracked open and dig into it. Pour it here. Oh, that's a pretty dark pale ale. I wasn't expecting that. Now that is a dark pale ale. I would never call this a pale ale. Look at that. This looks more like a brown ale or something like that. It's a dark ruby red color. Or maybe like a red ale or English red ale or something like that. It's a dark ruby red color. One finger off white head. Let's check out the aroma. Coffee note. Light coffee note. And a lot of like buttery notes and toasted malt. This is definitely not what I would call an English pale ale. Yeah, it's got some light toasted nutty qualities. This smells a little like a brown ale in my opinion. And that coffee aroma is pretty nice, but yeah, definitely also some fruitiness. And it's not the bright fruits, it's the dark ones, guys. Like a berry note, and smells like a brown ale. Interesting. But yeah, let's check it out, see what it's like. Cheers, guys. It definitely tastes like a brown ale. This is a brown ale. That's just I don't know why the brewery would call this an English pale ale. Strange, but it definitely tastes like a brown ale. But actually a pretty tasty one. It's pretty solid this year. Body's medium dry mouthfeel. A lot of toffee in there. A lot of toffee caramel characters. Nice nuttiness. Wow, that's dark. I can't believe they call that a pale ale and then you pour it out and it looks like that. But yeah. Light toasted malt and back end, lots and lots of fruitiness. I get a lot of marmalade, like a red berry, not a specific berry, but a red berry kind of character to it. Light dark fruits, the toasted note there, and nuttiness. It's got a light buttery sensation to it too, like a butterscotchy flavor. Quite surprised. I was expecting a really mild English pale ale, and then it turns out to be a pretty solid brown ale. And brown ales aren't even is one of my least favorite styles. And it's brewed with water from Pilgrimstad. I don't know what that is, but Pilgrim. Yeah, this is a pretty good. The Pilgrim ale here is pretty tasty. So far, Jämtlands has been pretty surprising. I'm gonna have to give this an 80. This is actually a pretty tasty brown ale. It's got I'm gonna call it a brown ale, even though the brewery says it's an English pale ale or red ale, or whatever. It's really tasty. It's certainly a good brown ale. I mean, one of the better ones Johan sent in the first package there. This is good. 80. I could definitely session this all night. This is pretty tasty. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think about the Jämtlands Pilgrim Ale, if you've had it. I think it's a pretty solid brown ale. So yeah, guys, remember to comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter, and I'm going to say cheers. I'm going to see you guys in another beer review.